day 17.
And we are in the most ghetto place.
Maybe not the most, but we're in a
The most of this
that
trip.
we've stayed. So we are in St. Louis on the Illinois side because today we went to
Granite City, Illinois.
Yes.
If anyone knows anything about this place, that's not good. Tell us tomorrow.
So today's goal was to drive to St. Louis and to go see the Arch, the Gateway Arch.
And the Arch just became a national park not too long ago.
Like a couple months ago. Well, then the last year.
And I remember you were not happy about it.
So Trump, every year Trump's been in office, I think it was, or at least when we started this journey, there was 58 national parks. And now there's 62. So there's 4 added. And maybe not every year, but the Arch was added just recently. And I'm so mad because the Arch is man-made. Like the Grand Canyon's a national park, Yosemite, Yellowstone, these amazing places are national parks. And then there's the Arch. And I was grumpy about Mesa Verde, the cliff dwellings in Colorado. And because those were man-made, but at least they were like super old and built into the side of a mountain, and so there was like some outdoor feature to it. Their Arch in St. Louis was not; it was built by man, and it's an impressive structure. But I honestly, I had a super negative attitude about today. We were just checking it off.
Can I talk yet? Oh, you can't always get what you want.
You were gonna talk, not sing.
That's what, like I said yesterday, suck it up, Buttercup.
I actually really enjoyed it, though. Mm-hmm. We learned a lot. We did some facts about
Thomas Jefferson had a huge part.
Yeah, what did he do?
Not in the building of the Arch, but he helped to declare that history word, K little, I need ya. He helped with the West becoming like
Thomas Jefferson, which I believe is the 3rd president of the United States, I believe. I could be wrong. But he orchestrated the Louisiana Purchase.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
And so that brought the United States from coast to coast, or started that process. And so St. Louis was, I don't know why it's St. Louis, but I know Lewis and Clark.
And Sacagawea.
Lewis and Clark started from St. Louis and went up the Missouri River and then made it all the way to the Pacific Ocean and then came back the same way. At some point on that trip, they met Sacagawea and she went with them.
So the history lesson is really fun, and like just the size of it was really great. And the beauty of the pandemic is, yes, okay, we couldn't go inside of it, bummer, but there was nobody there.
Nobody.
Like, we walked the streets of St. Louis, and really did not see anyone. Praise Jesus that we were able to hit a Starbucks 20 minutes before they closed. But
it helped us with parking.
It did. We got to park. We got right there. And it was fun to walk around, and we just kind of played in the Mississippi River for just a bit. And I think we all really kind of had a good time.
Yeah. We were not able, obviously, to go into the Arch, which honestly, with our family, I was kind of glad about that. Because, one, like, they have really small elevators, and they're really clunky, because as you go up, it, like, shifts to keep going with the Arch.
Is that what you remember from a kid? Like...
Yeah.
Okay. I went up it as a kid,
because
and
you don't go
remember.
straight up. An elevator shaft is straight up, so it goes up, and then it, like, shifts. And the thought of having to split up, because they're too small for us all to go in at once, and then getting all of our family up there, I think would have been a nightmare, honestly. For sure, 2 kids would not have
been a nightmare.
Enjoyed it. Well,
it would have been just fine.
It would have been tough. They wouldn't have enjoyed it. It would have been stressful.
sometimes someone gets a little more stressed than others.
That's true. That's true. Sometimes that's me.
It is. But it was a great couple hours of just tooling around the arch.
Yes.
And y'all, this heat is killing us.
Yeah, it was like 91 when we pulled in here.
And it has just wiped, like, we are being babies, but it has wiped every ounce of energy from, like, all of us. And it's so sad to admit this, but we're kind of all ready to be home. And I feel like that is claiming defeat, and it's so sad.
It's not.
But
Today is day 17. Tomorrow's day 18.
I know.
We've got 8.5 to 9 hours tomorrow. So the thought is, let's try and push through.
Mm-hmm.
There is a slight chance that we'll stop in Cedar Rapids.
Because we'll go right through CR.
Yeah.
So we'll make the call in Iowa City, about 20 minutes from CR. So who knows? But even the kids are pushing to be home, and that's weird.
That's weird.
If we survive our stay here in Granite City,
Get gunned down.
Illinois, it reminds me of our first big camping trip when we went out to like Yellowstone and Fresno, California. Yep, we were those people that stayed with our precious family at the Fresno Fairgrounds.
State Fairgrounds.
We were just kind of oblivious. Yay, we're on this cool trip, and we're staying at the fairgrounds.
Because they had RV parking and you could do that. It was fenced in.
It was fenced in and barbed wire.
We did hear some gunshots.
In the middle of the night, and I'm not joking. I remember hearing boom, boom, boom. And I thought, it woke me up out of a dead sleep, and I thought, if I don't move, Mike won't, like, we will be safe. And so I just laid awake the rest of the night, like, in bed. And then, not too long after that, we see the big police spotlights in a helicopter above us. And that's when we knew, oh dear Jesus, what are we doing right now? So I don't think it's that bad.
No, I don't think
There's
it's that
different
bad.
types of KOAs, y'all. And
there's 3 different levels. There's the
the
journey.
resort. Oh, you're going below.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bottom rung is journey. So it's just like you spend the night and your way through town.
Just
You
a
don't
quick
kinda-
little stop.
You don't kind of hang out there. They don't have a lot of amenities. They're not destinations. And we are at a journey. This is the first journey that we've, I think, ever stayed at, actually.
And there's somebody, like, just a couple things down. Great publicity, David. There's a couple, like, a camper a few times down that way. And if you watch This Is Us, and it's not if you watch, it's you should be watching This Is Us, it reminds us of the Uncle Nick, which I keep thinking, maybe he's an Uncle Nick in there. Like, we should go talk to him. But then I'm reminded, no.
We're not movie stars.
I mean,
Kevin can do that.
We meet them.
It just doesn't seem like a wise
Music stars.
decision.
We meet music stars, but
Yes.
I don't know where
So
we're
today
going.
wasn't a very eventful. The Arch was
No.
cool. If
We
you
did
ever
a
get
lot of
chance,
movies.
Do the Arch. Yeah, we're just spent. We're ready to be home.
I have nothing else to add. But hey, it's good to have friends.
Yep.
Is that when you say, I got friends in low place? No, because that's calling him a low.
We should end this.
No, I'm
What
for
did he
real.
want?
What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All
This
right.
isn't very entertaining.
We'll see you guys when we're home.
Maybe. Or in Cedar Rapids.
Yes, and then we'll review the trip. We'll give you our top 3 things that we did.
Yeah. Shoot us what you want to know, because you're about done seeing us every night. So, we are so tired. I could have gone to bed, like, hours ago. I've wanted to go to bed hours ago.
It's true.
But I have a book I need to finish. Everyone's gonna be singing that song now. I got friends in low places. Y'all, let us know what you want us to talk about tomorrow before you're done seeing